Hi, I'm Karen Lancey. Welcome to my studio. This is Metal Mermaid Welding. I'm going to give you a tour today of just the things that I'm working on in the shop, in the gallery, and in the garden. And if you would like to come by, I would also love to give you a tour of all of this. So I have been doing my artwork for 17 years, and where we live now, this has become an extension of me and everything that I do. So it's all about the gardens and the placement of things. There's also things in the yard that are just super fun and interesting. There's the really nice metal that someone had dug up when they were building a house in the neighborhood, and I just love it because it's architectural. I don't even have to touch it. It's just really interesting, and it's neat where it is. It's blending all these things in to add the softscaping and the hardscaping to your garden area. So this is the entrance to the sculptured garden. This is where everything that can stay outside is permanently out here, just so that when people drop in, I can show them things. When I have my big garden tours, everything gets put out in this area. And it's when I build these pieces, it's like I'm giving the metal life. It's something that you can interact with, and yeah, it's how I do things. It's not how I set out to do them, but I don't stop until I get the feeling where it's really hard. It's hard to put it in words. It's animating it, and so I keep working until it just hits that perfect spot where I love it. And when I know that I love it, I know that that's time to stop. And that's the thing with aesthetics. When you're an artist, it's all about the dimension. It's all about 3D. Like with the balls that I have, all the spheres that are hanging in the tree. Sometimes I would take all those out and just throw them on the lawn somewhere. The really interesting thing about a lot of my 3D art, it doesn't have to stay rigid and in one place. It doesn't have to be something that sits on a plinth that you have to enjoy in that space forever. It's something that you can take off and move around in a spot where you can see it more often. You know, it's got all different sides. I think it's really, really important with three-dimensional art that you don't look at it in pictures or on videos, that you come and you see it, because when you're in its space, you will then interact on different levels with that piece. It's very important to be around art. People aren't around art enough. They need to be present with the art. You know, it's like everything. When you have things around you that you love, it makes you feel better. It makes you appreciate and look at things with a different eye, I think. So I'm in the workshop working every day, putting things together. I'm welding, I'm plasma cutting, and when I'm out of my shop, I don't stop. It's in my head all the time. Like whether I'm out and about just picking up interesting pieces and things like that, or I'm thinking of the space and I'm thinking of something, of what the piece would be that would need to be in that space to feel right. It's when you're an artist, that's what you do. You put art in all aspects of your life. And that's how important it is to me, is I do this every day, whether I'm in the gallery, I'm in the workshop, or I'm gardening. It's all part of it. It's a sensitivity to nature and your environment, and the aesthetics around you are important. Maybe more important to some people than others, but it's very important to me. And I know it feels right when people walk in here and they're in awe. They love it. They're surprised. It calms you down. It makes you feel relaxed. It's you know it's the right place when you feel like that. You have to come for a gallery, studio, garden tour. This is a really cool place, and I really feel that you get a feel for things when you see it in person. When you are looking at pictures of things, it's not the same. To be here is the whole experience, and it's not just the artwork. It's the whole environment and the things that are unexpected, the things that you're going to see that are surprising you. And I think it's a really fun place. I'd love to share it.